Hi guys, welcome down to Carter's Golf and welcome back onto the earth course here at Jumeirah Golf Estates. And look at that for a backdrop. That's the first hole here on the earth course, and I'm today on the back tees, like the back tees, the black tees. The golf course is massive from back here, but this is where they played the DP World just probably about a month ago now. So I thought I'd come out and I'm going to do the black tee challenge. I'm going to go off the back tees on every single hole. Now on the DP World they pretty much did that as well. There's a couple of holes where they would move forward. Obviously from my side of it, the only difficulty I've got is probably don't have a chance to finish 18 holes today, so we'll be doing it over 2 legs, but let's see what score I can shoot. Okay, so normally the first hole for me is quite an easy one. It's like a driver and a wedge. I can clear the bunkers down the left side, but today into wind, probably another 40 yards further back. So this is going to be a driver and probably like a 6 or a 7 iron if I manage to avoid all of the bunkers. Now the bunker on the left is 300 yards. You can usually fly that. Okay, so I'm going to try and keep a gross score of my round from start to finish from these tees. If I can break 80, I'll be quite happy. Now I've got to try and keep this below 70. Below 75 I think will be a decent knock. I have been playing a lot of golf, but right now I'm just coming off the back of probably about 10 days without playing golf, but before that I was playing loads. So I'll just try and rekindle some of that game again. Couldn't have hit that any better. Just right of that 300-yard bunker. The next ones are about 320 fairway. All right, so not a bad tee shot to start with. 300-yard bunker, right in line with it. So not a bad tee shot at all. Slightly into the wind as well, so actually a decent tee shot. Okay, so just at the flag there for my second shot. I've got 172 yards to the flag. So like I say, that black tee is playing a long way further back, because normally I would be probably hitting a gap wedge. Instead I've got a 7 iron. And that's after a 300-yard drive as well. So hit a good drive just into this first cut. Wind kind of into a little bit off the right side. Where that flag is, it's 150 to clear the bunker, and there's not much green to the right of it. So I'm just going to keep this ball on the flag or just left is the idea. 171, I've got a 7 iron. Slightly into the breeze. Hold that line. Just left, middle of the green. Yeah, it's fine. It's a little left. Lovely strike, right distance. Chance, very outside chance of birdie. Tricky-ish 2-putt though. As is every green with me. Right, so just on the wrong side of this slope. So the pitch marks here, it's just moved left. I'd say another 2-3 yards right and I'm down this slope, and I'm probably quite close, but this is a very difficult putt down the hill, moving to the right as well. So I've got to hit it from the ball to about here uphill, and then it's going to take the slope. Okay. It's one of those putts where you obviously don't want to miss it low, because you're going to miss it really low. But if you try and get overly aggressive on the line and miss it too high, it can look very silly as well. Okay, up the hill. It'll just shoot round to the right, and then I think it'll straighten towards the end. Right, I'm not going to be overly aggressive to the high line here. Right, that's my line. Stick to that line, now judge pace. Okay, breaking the putt into 2 pieces. Line first, now figure pace out. Always the hardest one. Quite cool. Seems like it's down grain with the shadow, with the light of the grass. Wish me luck. Straighten up. Get in the hole. Sit. Oh. Oh. It's come down this hill super fast. Wow. I'd love to blame the fact I've not had a putt yet, but I have. 2019 spike marks are going down. Right, there wasn't much movement towards the end of that putt, just the pace that beat it. Big time. Touch of a hammer. Right, come on. Slightly up the hill. Nice stroke on this, not much break. Oh, it's a disappointing start after two very good shots. And we're 1 over through 1. Thanks. Second hole, par 5. Now usually a hole where I can make a birdie. 5-8-3 though isn't going to be easy. What will be a help is that the bunker on the left is out of range now. From the normal tees, I can put my drive straight into it, so it's a bit of a danger bunker. If I can get a really good drive just short of it, I can actually reach. It's downhill to the second shot. I probably need like a 2-iron or a 3-wood to hit it in 2. But if I get my drive away, I will go for it for sure, because I'm a bit annoyed with myself on that last hole. Really, really tricky birdie putt after a super drive and a modest 7-iron. Anyway, that's gone now. This hole, I'm going to aim at that left bunker. The ball should just drift from left to right ever so slightly. Oh, I've smoked it. This driver is a joke, by the way. Wow. New Titleist TS3 is in the bag, and when I got fitted, it gave me 26 more yards. I lowered my spin rate down to 1,850 approximately from 2,500, so it made a huge difference. Also, the shaft is a little bit lighter than my last driver, so it's 10 grams lighter, so I've got a 65 gram X-Flex, so it's a lighter shaft. It's now got me swinging the club at 117 miles an hour, which in compared to my last driver had me swinging at about 113. So I've managed to get a little bit more speed due to the shaft, and because of the head and the settings, lower that loft, so it's going far. Just got to keep it on the fairway. But I just did, so I'm happy. Okay, so after a decent drive, I've got 260 into the flag, so I've got a chance of reaching this. I've got a good fluffy lie here in the first cut of rough again, and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it because I know where the flag is now. The flag is just cut over the top of a bunker, so if I lay up, I really need to be laying up to around about 120, 130 yards, so I've got control of my third shot. If I lay up to maybe 50 or 60 or 70 yards, the control of the shot is so difficult when the flag's cut just behind the bunker. I can't stop the ball fast enough, and I'm going to end up 30 feet away or something like that. So my idea here is going to go all or nothing. I'm going to go for it. If I miss it, I should miss it in the green side bunker, which then will give me some nice control anyway to get up into the flag from there, because I can get some spin out of the bunkers. So definitely got a good chance. It's downhill, downwind, so can I fly it all the way? Possibly not, but I can definitely get close and maybe have a little bit of luck along the way as well. Just waiting for the green to clear, and we'll get going. Oh, it's gone straight down the line of the flag, but maybe a little bit out of the heel, ever so slightly. So I'm expecting greenside bunker, but oh, it was on line. We're in. Okay, so as I was half expecting, just kind of looks like it's landed in the face at one point and then just rolled back down, and there is the flag there. So chance of an up and down, not a bad position either to be in. Steps down to the bunker is never a nice sign to play with though, is it? Right, let's see how we do. Be quite aggressive with this shot. Fly the ball all the way up. Oh, I wasn't close, it wasn't far away at all. Another couple of yards, a little bit more of a centered strike, it would have made it. Anyway, it's gone, so we're going to land it on that flat point. A little bit of check, slow amount of release. Either hole it or hold the putt, one of the two. So I'm going to open the face, get it nice and high, slot that club face under the ball. Just like that. Thank you. If you're clapping to the TV screen, thank you very much. Practically a gimme, but we're going to hole out considering we're holding the score. I think we can all admit that was quite a nice bunker shot. Right, just because it's a short putt though doesn't mean I'm just going to walk up to it and just nudge it along, because to be fair, maybe 8 out of 10 times I will hole it, but there's nothing worse than that 2 out of 10 times when you miss it. Heartbreaking. Right. And we're in for birdie, back to level par. Good hole in the end, 583 yards. Feel like I got rewarded for my aggression. I tried to go for the green, but also my plan B was that if I missed the green, I hit it in that front bunker, knowing that I'm going to have a good attempt at getting up and down. From there, had I carried that ball 5 yards maximum, I'd be putting for eagle. But in essence, up and down, made birdie, back to level. Let's go to the third. Okay, so difficult enough start so far. Third hole in, 452 yards off these back tees. Now, in the middle of this fairway, there is a bunker, which off those forward tees there, the next tees along is where I normally play. That's my landing area, so I normally try and go left and right of it. I've cleared it a few times. I think today it's definitely going to be my rollout bunker, which is going to make it quite difficult. It's also into wind as well, so 450 into the wind today is not going to be an easy shot. I'm looking at probably hitting driver, followed by an 8-iron, I think, is my guess. Driver 8-iron into this hole should be about right. I've hit as low as a lob wedge into this. I've been right next to the green, having caught a bit of a downslope after the bunker, so it's a very, very different golf course when you play off different tees. And you go and do that on your own golf course. Go and play off the ladies' tees, go and play off the gents' tees, go and play off the back tees, just to get a feel for different types of, it's different golf course, completely different. You know where you're going, but you're hitting different clubs. Right, so now pressure is back on again. I need another good tee shot, and this is key around this golf course at this length. Oh, and that's not good. It's looking like bunker. Right, yep, right bunker. A little bit blocky. Probably not going to be able to reach it in two now. And I think, guys, that is the difference. If you go and play golf, if you go and watch the best players in the world, they're going to hit that fairway. Me, however, no, I'm in there. Right, so we have a slight saving grace. I'm going to run down this bunker. Oh, and that is my view, guys. 193 yards to go. So I'm actually going to be hitting this side of the bunker, but I can't really set the bunker and the camera any other way. 193. We're going to go for it with a 5-iron. That tower block in the distance, that grey building, quite an ugly building as well. Okay. Good strike, I've got the height. I'm going to draw it in from that right building. It's out. Oh, possibly greenside bunker. Whew, that was close. Good. Am I in the bunker or over?
I think you are sort of the...
Ah. Just saw the green apparently. Up and down chance. Let's make par. Right, so not done bad overall. Just short of the green. So 193 to the flag. I'm try and fly this over that first crest. A good strike. They usually stop quite abruptly. 54 degree. A little bit of right to left once it lands. A bit heavy, might roll out. Oh, it stopped quite quick, even though I caught it heavy. It landed a bit short. Oh, it's going to be tricky. Par now. Very poor strike. Very toey. Toey and heavy. Not pretty. Sorry? Yeah. Yeah, it's for a YouTube channel. So it's just I'm playing it off the very back tees. Just to show people how difficult it is. And that the pros make it look easy. Or the good pros, I should say. Wow. Okay, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Alright, it's a slightly disappointing end to part one. Slightly rushed end as well, just trying to get through the guys there. But hit a decent enough 5-iron out from 193, 20-30 yards short of the green. Probably popped out a little bit too high into the wind. So yeah, bogey, birdie, bogey start, which means stepping on this 240-yard par 3, it should make birdie. Guys, join me in part 2, see how we get on. Back tee challenge. It's tricky, it's not easy, I'm not gonna lie. For today, I've probably got room for about 6 more holes. I'm going to come back tomorrow, try and finish my round. Idea, obviously, with coaching, it's very difficult to be able to do all this in one day, but I always try my best. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe to the channel. Lots more content from the golf course to come, and we'll be seeing you very soon.